Kylie Bertucci, Stamping Up demonstrator in Australia. Welcome to you all. I can see so many of you already commenting and saying hello. Welcome to you all, Mary and Joan, Charlotte. We've got a few regulars, Kathy, Kisha. Oh, so lovely to see you all. And if it's your first time here, please let us know because we would love to welcome you with a big celebration. And if you've been here before, if you're regular, please don't hesitate to comment. You just need to be signed into your Google account so that we can say good morning to you, because we would love to say hello or good afternoon or good evening wherever you are in the world. So today we're going to have a lot of fun. I've got some show and tell for you, and we're also going to make one of the cards. Our team, the Crazy Crafters team, is an amazing group of crafters from all over Australia. And at the moment there is a special, so please have a look at that if you would like to join our dynamic creative team. They're very self-motivated, but also we all support one another. And we did a card swap together. Now, what is a card swap? So basically, Bruno organised that we all make 10 cards of the same card, and then we got to send them all in to us here, to Bruno and I. And then Bruno swapped them all out, hence the name swap. And we got 10 different cards from all of our team members. So it's a really fun way to firstly get to know each other's creative styles, because we all have a different creative style. And also to see the products used in different ways. Now these are products, we asked them to use products from the January to April mini, which is out now. Very limited time. Remember, it finishes April. We're going to get a big shock when it's like, what? Oh, they're all going. So just remember to get your orders in stat, especially while celebration's happening as well. And I did hear a little bit of a whisper that there's some new celebration items. We'll have to go through those. We'll have to talk about them a bit later. So let me have a little look here, see if I can do the facing down camera. Ta-da! Yes, I can. Love it when technology actually works. So this one here is from Karen Kearney. She has done a gorgeous, gorgeous card here using the embossing paper, but also still using Designer Series paper. And then this beautiful stamp here. Let me see if I can find it in the catalogue, because this is a gorgeous set, this one. I reckon it's one of those ones that you could easily miss in the catalogue, but it does come in a bundle, which is really nice. I love the dies that come with that stamp set. So let's see if we can find each one. And if you guys know the name of the stamp set, in fact, Karen's probably put it on the back here. Yes, she has. What has she got here? Cardstock, Everyday Details, and the stamp, yes, Everyday Details. So that is the Everyday Details stamp bundle. Now, if you haven't got that, I would highly recommend looking into those dies, because they are a must-have. I'm just trying to look for the page. So it's page 28, everyone. So if you look at page 28 of your mini catalogue, if you don't have a mini catalogue and you live in Australia, it's this one here. Please let us know. You can message us, email us. We're on social media everywhere, so just let us know. But this is the bundle here. It is such a gorgeous set, but I love how Karen has gone away from what they did in the catalogue and using those earthy colours to going to the bubblegum pink. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Really, really pretty. So she's done an excellent job there. So there's some inspo for you, everyone. Ooh, one of your additional projects for OSR uses the Everyday Details stamp. Oh, I think I do too. Although maybe I think I didn't use it because I knew you'd used it. But yes, it's a really good one, that one. Now, we'll move on to one that Bruno made, because this looks like a Bruno card, doesn't it? It's so... everything about it reminds me of Capri. It's just so Italian. That's what I think of when I see this stamp set. So this one here is... look at Bruno. He's an absolute legend. Filled with Happiness. We've got the Modern Oval Punch, which actually coordinates with that stamp set. And then we've got some great different colours that Bruno used depending on what paper he used. So this one here, Filled with Happiness, and the Modern Label Punch. Let's have a little look at that in the catalogue so you can see all the other optiones. Good morning, Megan Lacornu. Megan's card is in this bundle of cards I have here, and wow. She cased a Lisa Curcio card, she said, which, if you haven't signed up for our online stamping retreat, do you know that it's next week, everyone? Ah, literally, it's like, I think 10 days away. 10 days. There it is. Love it when I can find it. So page 35, Filled with Happiness. And I absolutely love this one here, where you can make it lemons, oranges, blood orange, so many different things. That could be whatever you like. So I love that it can be swapped out. So really great set, that one, if you've missed that one in the mini catalogue. Remember, finishing in 3 months. February, March, end of April it will be done. Does it say April? Yes, end of April. So we've got 3 months left. But time is going so quickly. We've already gone past 1 month. So 1 month gone. Only 3 to go. Now, the next one that we have here is using the Perennial Lavender, which, if you love this suite of products, why wouldn't you? It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't even like purples, and I love lavender, actually. Lavender is very special. Thanks for putting up the link, Bruno. So make sure that you sign up for that one if you can. I'll put it on here too, just in case for our Facebook peeps, because although I think Bruno might have done that. Done it for both. Oh, Deirdre's in hospital, everyone. Please send her some love. We're thinking of you, Deirdre. It's not good to be in hospital, but I'm glad we can entertain you while we're there. Say hi to all those hardworking nurses. Did you all know I used to be a nurse? Well, I trained to be a nurse. I never actually went on the job. But yes, this is Alison Culliver did this one, and she's done such a beautiful job. Even decorated the inside. I could feel it. I could feel that it had something on the inside. Oh, I'm happy you're here, Kirsty. So this one here, Perennial Lavender. If you love our tutorials, our class bundles, the All-Star class bundle, this is the class of the month. Now, I think Bruno's just in the process of finishing it up, but you can check out all of our class bundles in that link there. So if you want 12 classes from 12 different demonstrators from all around the world and unlimited access for only $22, bargain, 12 classes for $22. So if you're losing a little bit of mojo, go over and have a look at our class bundles, because they're a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Now, we have a gorgeous one here. I love this set. This is Monica Sheet. I love that she's done monochrome here, Monica, and done all the same colour. And she's used this gorgeous grey granite colour. It's a beautiful, beautiful colour. Looks perfect with these flowers. So I'm pretty sure these ones, maybe they're not up the front. I was like, I'm pretty sure they're up the front here. Now, the look of this stamp set, just keep in mind, is to have like those, it has like a perforated type, like, see how it's like dotty? Like pixelated, I should say. And yes, Megan Lacornu, 1 week. It's literally next week, online stamping retreat. So even if you can't come along to online stamping retreat, please register stat. You've got to make sure you do it today, because before you know it, it will be here and it will be too late. We'll be shutting it down the day before we go live. And, you know, we've always got to tell Lisa, please, Lisa, can we leave it open for a little bit longer? She's like organized, and she expects everyone to have already purchased and be ready. and to have watched the video and to have pre-cut all of their items, because, you know, that's what organised people do. But I understand you all. I am you. And I am last minute. I'm signing up the morning of, and Lisa's like, no, it's closing. Because she's like, why would anyone on earth buy it the morning of the event? And I'm like, that's exactly when I'll be buying it. So please make sure you do it now, because I can't have another argument with Lisa about when we close it, okay? Not that we argue ever. She's the best. I'm like, no, there's people like me that aren't organised like you. We're called chaotic people. We have a lot of things going on in our life, and we get easily distracted, like Dory in Nemo. She's like, what's Dory? Who's distracted? So I told ya, okay? I told ya. If you get there in the morning of and you're like, why can't I buy this? Why is everyone talking about online stamping retreat? And why haven't I got it? It's because you didn't listen to me. I told you she'd shut it down. Sometimes I've even snuck in there and I've turned it back on again. Shh! Because you've all messaged me and gone, Kylie, help! I can't sign up. And I'm like, oh no, it's closed. So here we go. This is Megan LeCornu's one. Now this will give you an idea of the sort of things that we will make in the online stamping retreat, because this is actually one of Lisa's designs. And it's all fun fold cards. But they're simple fun fold cards. I agree, Megan. That's totally why we're crazy crafters. So you ready? I'll just move this out of the way for a second so that we can absorb this card. Ready? Oh my goodness. What just happened? Megan LeCornu, this is the cutest thing ever. Thank you, Lisa, for inspiring Megan to do this. And even just the way it opens up, it's just so interactive and fun. I think that anyone, a male, a child, a teenager, anyone would love this card, because it is so stinking cute. And these are actually celebration dies and stamps. You can get the dies here in Australia with a $180 purchase, and the stamps with a $90 purchase. So it's super, super cute. I'm so glad you got your bee pin, Anita. We're very limited on pins, so that's another one that you don't want to delay on. I'll just put the link up for the pins. But yes, all of them are very low, not just the online stamping retreat ones, but our other ones. So if you haven't got a pin, definitely get it, because they're going to be very soon exclusive. I want to try and take a few, and that's going to actually reduce it a lot, but I want to take a few to on stage next month. So if you're going to on stage, it makes really, really special gifts for people you love. So that's a little hint for you. Oh, I'm so sorry, Deborah. Our friend lost their mum last week too, Jeanette. She passed away. So devastating. They were here for dinner Friday night, and they said, oh, she's not doing the best. And then she passed away on the Monday. So yeah, we're going to be going to their mum's funeral. I think it's next week. Yeah, next Friday. So 2 days before online stamping retreat. So I'm glad we're all organised for online stamping retreat so that we can be there for them. But yeah, it's really hard times, isn't it? Oh, that's okay. I knew the recipe, Megan. So this one here, I absolutely adore this paper. This one here was made from Linda. And Linda has shown us here, we've got the Forever Love Suite. So if you haven't seen this suite, in the catalogue, to be honest, this Forever Love Suite really, I don't know, it does not pop off the page. It's not a good look, if I do say so myself. I think it, I don't know, tell me your thoughts. Did any of you gravitate, or maybe it's Poetic Expressions that I'm thinking about, because those colours, I was like, but maybe, let's have a look. All the suites are here. So Forever Love, 14 to 16. I've got my images care of Stampin' Up. Yes, I do. Oh, yes, this was the other one. I just felt like these colours, I don't know whether it's because I don't like this colour very much, but I absolutely adore this colour. what is it again? Shaded Spruce? Pretty Peacock. Ugh, how could I get Pretty Peacock wrong? Absolutely love Pretty Peacock, but I think it's because, like, you guys say mauve, a lot of you from the US, but here in Australia you say mauve, and mauve was the colour of my school uniform. So I don't know if it's because of that. Maybe it's like a trigger from school. But when you see this, I think when you grab, like, she's used the Moody Mauve here, but the Moody Mauve, I should say. I'm turning into mauve. I've been listening to too much Lisa TV. But it's just so pretty. And the Pretty Peacock is so, so beautiful. That paper is stunning. So I feel like I need to give this a chance. Are any of you in the same boat as me and you've sort of gone, because even these, Bruno made a card out of these and they're so pretty. And the ribbon's pretty, and even the stamp set, it's such a winner. I think we've got a closer up here. Like, really beautiful sentiments. Great for romance. We've got love, forever and always, so great for weddings. Congratulations on your wedding day. Wish you a lifetime of love and happiness. Great for anniversary. It's just a really pretty set. And even these dies here are stunning. So, yeah, I feel like that's a little hidden gem that I need to discover for myself personally. It's a really pretty one. And I think that Linda has definitely unlocked, unlocked something in me that I want to go, yes, I want to try that. Now, the other one here that we have, I'll pop this away, is another Bruno Bertucci card. I think Bruno made 2 cards because we were short just one. And I love what he's done. You can do this with any paper, but this is the Trusty Tools suite, this one. It's a fantastic suite. So good for the man in your life or young boy. I think they love that. And now these days, like, a lot of women are doing renovation work, so lady tradies, I think they call them. And to be honest, when I was probably around the age of 19, 20, I had friends that had woodworking supplies, and so I used to make furniture. I know that sounds random, but kids' furniture. I used to use the saw and painted like little kids' furniture and had so much fun with it. So, yeah, women can be on the tools too. And I think I even did it, at school I did, what did they call it? I think it was wood, I forget the name of the class, but yeah, I was probably one of the only girls that was in the wood making class. So I was using a plane, and so I've always been interested in tools, so it's not just for boys. We like to push the boundaries of what, so-called what each gender should be doing. We're like, no, it doesn't have to just be boys that can play with tools. I like tools too. So this one here, this suite here is where is it? Why can't I read it? You can all tell me. Oh, is it not a suite? Is it just a bundle? Oh, it is too. That's why I can't find it. So all the bundles, 67 to 73. So let's go over there and see our bundle. I like that they put all the bundles together. That's actually very clever, Stampin' Up. Oh, it's all of these ones. Okay, yes. So let's have a look here. I did know that. I thought, oh, they're all in the catalogue together. This is the one that we're playing with today, just a sneak peek. Lovely and Sweet bundle is today. The Rockstar bundle is next. Here it is. We're doing that for the tutorial, the class bundles next month. So here, at the moment, Kirsty, you're a lady tradie, aren't you? Because she's doing renovation of her place. So this one is on page... Am I meant to read a page here somewhere? I'm like, page number? There is no page number. That is so weird. But anyway, there it is. It's because I can't read. It's because I don't have my glasses on. 56 people. 56. And there's so many great ideas with this one. I will give you a little hint that I am using this in one of my online stamping retreat projects, and it is epic. If you went to our last one and you saw my pizza oven, this is like maybe not on par with my pizza oven, but I think it's pretty cool. I'm very excited. So yes, this is definitely an exciting set. Kathy, thank you so much for mentioning that. I will actually highlight that today because it's a very, very good day to join because there's new stuff. And can I just say the new stuff is like amazing. I love it, Elaine. Yes, that's exactly what I did. The woodwork class. So that's that one. Well done, Bruno Bertucci. Really nice card. And we've got this one here. This one isn't actually mine, but this is absolutely gorgeous. This is Michelle Nye. She has done using the same set as me. I was thinking, yeah, no one's going to use this set, but Michelle and I, we were on the same page with each other. We were like, yes, this is the set to use. So this is one of these amazing cards that goes like this. You're like, well, what's happening here? So it's a really, really amazing card, and the paper is just perfect with this. Like, how special does it look with those corked backed adhesive? They're so cool, those ones. And this beautiful ribbon that's like faux leather with the gold through it. It's just so pretty. The detail in these dies are like, oh, so pretty. I know, Bruno's so excited about that new kit, Megan. He's just like, yes, yeah, beer plants. He's still a plant addict. He's very excited. So thank you, Michelle. That is beautiful. So that is using the, let's have a little look here. Michelle does have it here. Not nature. Oh, yeah, Nature's Sweetness Sweet. So let's go to the front. That's where Bruno got Nature's Sweetness, because that was the sweet name. So Nature's Sweetness, page 40 to 43. I love that it's so much easier to find things now. You don't have to memorize the catalogue. So here it is here. Absolutely beautiful suite. And I really gravitated to the cocoa plant. That's what I'm going to be using. So we did use different parts of this suite, but this paper, if you don't have this paper, oh wow, it is so pretty. And that is the stamp sets here. So in the comments, if you are not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, why not? Like, get to it. But just a little heads up, we're talking about a pre-order that happened for some online exclusives. I think it happened today in the US, but it happened for us yesterday. We've already pre-ordered it, and they have knocked those products out of the park. They are so amazing. And all of you know that Bruno and I love coffee, so we are so excited that there's a coffee suite. But as Kathy said, Kisha said it as well. Yeah, you thought of us with the coffee bundle, Kathy. Kisha said that she's going to pretend it's tea. And some are going to do hot chocolate as well. So even if you're not a coffee person, it is really, really special. So if you sign up today for the special, you can either get the glass mat for free or an extra $51 in product if you sign up today. And you will be able to add those items to your starter kit, people. Oh, yes. So I really have to do a video to explain how you can get those new items in your starter kit, because it's a bit exciting. Hello, Julie. Welcome. Now, we have another tulle one, but I actually really like how subtle this tulle one is. It's like Cheryl's done this one, and she's used it in a way that, you know, sort of isn't in your face tools, but it's really, really clever. It's a great fun fold, really simple but effective. And that's the sort of fun fold cards that we love for online stamping retreat as well. So, you know, if you're intimidated when you see fun folds, like, oh no, I've never really done fun folds, then don't be scared, because we make it really simple and really fun. so that they live up to their name. We don't want overcomplicated in our fun fold techniques for online stamping retreat. So I like Anita, that is the only way to do it, is to have 2 packs of this paper. So this is the card that we're making together today, and this is our last swap that I'm showing today. So this is the card I made. Let me know what you think. I went to town with some of the gold enamel paint because I just really felt like this gravitated to, it needed to be used. And you know, look, a lot of us have this enamel paint and maybe you haven't used it yet, but I want to show you how, you know, you can use it just on, because it's already got the gold splatters on here, and I actually used it for make my own little embellishments, and also in the middle of the flowers as well. So it's a really cool way. For me, I felt like it actually highlighted the metallic enamel effects. So you get the metallic enamel effects in a set of 3. So you get silver, bronze, gold. And I really loved the colouring on this. I've used the Pretty Peacock along with the Granny, light Granny. And I just, yeah, absolutely love. So we're going to make that together today. Did I do an inside? I did, but I didn't decorate it very well. Sorry, everyone. I was very busy at that stage, I remember. And Bruno did my recipe for me. Thanks, Bruno Bertucci. Metallic Effects Gold. Oh, yes, good. It's pecan pie. I wondered what colour it was. An old olive. Maybe it was old olive, but today I'll use Granny Apple. And a bit of colour lifter. He's very spot on. But yes, the pecan pie is correct. I pulled out soft suede, but either's fine. You do you. You work it out. But this is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful suite. Remember that if you join today, you can add this to your starter kit along with some of the beautiful new ones as well. So I got both bundles and the cork rounds, but I didn't like the paper. I may need to change my mind. Charlotte. Oh, I love the paper. It's really pretty. Especially like when you see what Michelle did with that paper. Like, wow. I think it makes really good wedding cards, to be honest. It's really beautiful vintage style paper. So what was the name of the paper? Because I've got to pull that out from our set of papers here. There it is there. So the paper is called Nature's Sweetness Specialty Paper. So let's bring out our Nature's Sweetness. Here it is here. I couldn't find it before I started because we've got so many packs of paper in there, which is kind of exciting. Now, I love it, chop it. So usually I love to have all of this pre-cut, and in the past I did pre-cut everything. The project I'm demonstrating for Online Stamping Retreat is this suite. That's so true, Bruno. But I like to keep it as is because I want to show you just how you can use this paper and how you can chop it. It is just absolutely gorgeous. Like, look at even this one here. Perfect wedding paper. Something like really special, this paper. Now, with your paper, I think the biggest thing is working out whether you want landscape or portrait. And each pack of paper gives you 6 card fronts. So if you have our card template tutorial, you are going to know that you can get any of our templates. I particularly like to cut it down at the Poppy Parade size. In the US, you guys are able to, unfortunately, it's just slightly too short to be able to do it for every single one, but you guys could actually do the Cajun Craze size for every single piece. Unfortunately, we can only do 2, 1 and 2, and then the rest, the other 4 have to be Poppy Parade size. So that's why I sort of have stuck with Poppy Parade. But you've just got to work out, am I going to be doing this landscape or am I going to be doing a portrait? And then that will enable you to know exactly where to cut your paper. So this is where my card templates come in really, really handy if you haven't got those already. Where have you been? I need one of those sounds. Where have you been? Welcome to a new way of crafting. So you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will give you portrait cards. So my hot tip to you, if you do like to do either landscape or portrait, would be to cut one sheet landscape and then cut the other sheet portrait. And then you've got plenty of cut pieces and it's all done for you. You can just do it 4x6 if you wanted to.
Hi everybody.
Hi Bruno Bertucci.
I just wanted to make sure that I had enough paper for my projects next week.
Oh.
So you don't cut what I
Well,
need.
I think the one that I'm cutting is the... Let's
I'm
have a
pretty
look
sure I
here.
put it in there.
Because I could use anything. I could actually swap it out and use something different. Because that's the one that I used on my card.
Adored.
But we could use this one, couldn't we? Yee! We could use this one.
Okay, so that's the one. So there's okay, yeah, I get it. So there's part on one side that's the full pack. Yeah, I need that one
That one, yeah.
and the 6 on one. The 6.
Oh, yes, that one's great. This one is so clever, this
Actually,
one.
there's 3 different. Sorry, I should have
Well, you
taken it up.
just pick the paper I'm allowed to use.
I think which one were you going to use?
This one. Are you
What's on
using
the
that?
back of that? That's fine.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, we're good. You got to check. Because that would be a
Because we wouldn't be able to
disaster.
get it in time.
Yeah, it'd be like, yeah, we're not doing the project. So this is the one that Bruno's talking about. Did you just hear his hint? Oh, he's using this for something. This one's really cool. This one is actually designed for Love It, Chop It. Like Stampin' Up! Are in my Love It, Chop It workshop group and they are listening to how we use and chop our paper. So it's really, really amazing to see paper like this. And sometimes when you see the paper where it's like there's patterns up the top and patterns down the bottom and they're like facing in on each other, again, that's Stampin' Up! Listening to how we need to chop our paper for cards. And it's like, yeah, you just cut it in half and then you have these card fronts. So we've got 6 card fronts ready to go. And once you understand that concept that you can love it, chop it, and you can use this paper in that way, it just means that you're not stressed or as stressed. I mean, at first we're a little bit stressed, but I think this one here, yeah, you could do the Poppy Parade size and that would give you each piece. So each one of these pieces here become a card front without you having to do a thing. Yeah, so good. Look how easy that is. And you could colour this in and just go to town. So it's a really, if you're confused as to what to do with this paper and why Stampin' Up! Would do something like this, it's a bit random. It's because they're looking at Love It, Chop It. They're looking at what we're talking about here, which is kind of exciting. It's like, we're influencers. We've influenced the way that Stampin' Up's made the paper. Oh, thanks, Stampin' Up! I love it when they listen to us. Very exciting. So there you go. That's the exact idea here. And then you can just stick it straight onto a piece of cardstock. Voila! Stamp a sentiment. And that is why it's so amazing. So that's a hot tip for your peeps. So let us look at this. I do want to stick to the same paper actually. It is really, because then we can highlight using that beautiful gold effects, because I do want to show you how to use that. But I said, tell you what, I'm very tempted to use some of this other paper. It's so pretty. But yeah, I might chop into one that Bruno needs. Look at that. Oh, so spectacular. Oh, brother. Don't you know Donna's busy today? Even this one here is really cool too. I actually really like that one. That one would be really good with the gold metallic too. So yeah, lots of fantastic paper. So I should ask Bruno actually. We'll get Bruno to come in here, because if I do decide to use a different one, can I use this one, Bruno? Oh no, he needs that one, he said. That's really pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, let's get chopping, peeps. I'm just like oohing and ahhing over this paper. Oh my God, it's just so beautiful. But don't be so like overwhelmed and say, oh, it's so beautiful that you can't chop it. Remember that you can chop this entire pack of paper.
I just heard you.
Oh, good. So if I did decide to use another piece of paper, could I use like this one?
I used that one.
How many sheets do you need? Because there's a lot of sheets in here.
Yeah, I had put it there. I set it aside.
On the other side. Okay, you figure out what you need and I can have a look. If I have time, I can use it. If not, I'll keep to this one. So we're doing landscape with this one. So that means that when you get your Poppy Parade layer, which is, I'm pretty sure I used the Poppy Parade layer on here. Let's have a look. Ooh, no, I didn't. I used a smaller one. So let's get out the layer that I used. Maybe I used Granny Apple Green layer. No, that's too small. Flirty. Is it a bit flirty? Ooh, ho, ho. It's a flirty. So I'll do Flirty Flamingo cut. And what you do, because we're doing landscape, you just get your card template and then you know you're going to cut it the largest size. So most of you would have your measurement on the front. So just look at the bigger number and that's what you're going to cut and make sure that it's landscape. So Margaret asked a very good question. How do you store your cut designer series paper? So each pack of designer series paper fits in to one of Stampin' Up's clear cases. So I like to use the clear cases for a lot of different things. And they sell them in a pack of 4, really affordable price too. So if you don't have these amazing clear case things, and then it's so cool because you can actually, I've got a blank template that I use, but you can actually write on there what the paper is that you have in that pack. So that's a really cool way because then it takes up way less storage because the 12 by 12 is pretty big, and then it's ready to go for your cards. Now, if some of you are people that like to use 3D projects and things like that, to be honest, I haven't found it a problem unless the project is based on a full sheet of paper. But majority of the time, even if it's cut down, I can just stick it onto the cardstock that I've used for the 3D project. Or you could just keep one pack spare. So have one pack ready for your card making, have it in your clear case, ready to go. And I think you're much more likely to use your paper if you cut your paper. So that is my hot tip for all of you. The only reason why I don't do that anymore is because I was finding I couldn't cut with you. And then I wasn't showing you this technique of how I use my card templates and how I cut. Because I want you to feel confident cutting. So just remember, go for the, like you can start if you wanted to just like with the 12 by 6. So I just cut it in half and I know that that's going to be used for my designs. And then you can cut down from there. So I've just gone to the Flirty Flamingo size and then I'm cutting down. So then you know these pieces that you put back are going to be the size that you want. But just remember that you can have it all pre-cut. Swimming in clear cases. That's so good, Charlotte. I love the clear cases. They're so handy. And so this little piece here, this guy here won't be wasted. He can go on the inside of the card. So nothing gets wasted. So that is that. I bought in my chair today, everyone, and I'm loving it. It's taking stuff away from the... I don't know why I didn't think about that years ago. I think I did it once and then clearly forgot that I had done it and that it was very handy to do. So what other card template do we need? I like to use the Gorgeous Grape base, not the colour, but the measurement for landscape. This is my go-to landscape size because I like it to open like that. So we'll cut down a piece of basic black in the Gorgeous Grape size. so. And with the cardstock, I like to score it first and then use the blade. I just find it, I don't know if it's a thing I've made up, but I just feel like it gets my blades going for longer. I'm just going to score this one, but then I'm also going to do my usual tip here by using the edge. But yeah, I just find that the cut, it's easier for my blade to get through. It's a cleaner cut. Like if some of you have issues with like fraying edges, I feel like by scoring first, it just sort of gives it a really nice, crisp, clean finish, which I don't know if it's in my head, but...
In your head. I think I've taken what I need.
It's alright. I've got what I need. So
Okay.
I won't touch it again because you look stressed.
No, I think I've taken...
I don't like think though. It's not confident.
I was looking at it,
I
like,
think
is this it? Is this it? And then I was
Yeah.
like, oh no, I don't have that sheet. Oh, it's on the other side.
Can you please come here in front of the camera, Bruno? I'd like to show everyone.
Hi. I just wanted to put clothes on because...
Hey!
Do you like my new t-shirt, everyone?
That's very nice.
Polo. Loser.
I'm like, that's something I would do, not you. Keep the tags on. Is the tag on too? You tag?
No, cut it off.
So Margaret, those 12 by 12 sleeves are from Amazon. If you want those sleeves. I think I've got... look, I won't put the link because they keep changing the products. But yes, you can look for those 12 by 12 sleeves. It is a great colour, isn't it? It looks like a worker on the side of the road. So we've got that. We've got the inside. So now we're just going to do some colouring. Isn't that exciting? We'll do some chopping with and some stamping with our beautiful stamp set here. So I've got the... Bruno did pull it out for me. It's not Perennial postage. It is the... There it is. Lovely and Sweet. So I'm going to do stamping here. Now, interestingly, this does have a little word here at the bottom, but unless you're stamping directly onto the card, when you use the die, it cuts that out. Which I think it's a good option. I like the fact that Stampin' Up! Have done both. Now, for whatever reason, Britta decided to put the sticky stuff on this one. It is so sticky. Like crazy sticky. So I would actually recommend, how can they go from not sticky enough to too sticky? I feel so bad for Stampin' Up! They really are trying. But this, I feel, is the best way to get a lot of that stick. And now I think it's not sticky enough. I think I took all the sticky off. Oh no, it is actually all right. Because it was way too sticky for me. I'm like, no. But, you know, we don't want it to not be sticky. Oh yeah, that feels all right. We'll soon find out if it falls off the block that I've taken too much stick away. Here we go. Oh yeah, come on. Whoopsie! So to fix that, if you put too much embossing putty on, just use your spray. And then stick it down and watch this. It's like a fine line, isn't it? Too sticky, not sticky enough. This is just the whole thing. Yes, Gina, I've got them in, I've got them on the back. On my ones, I've got them in metric. So that's why I don't show anyone the measurements, because I don't want to embarrass you. Like, I mean, not embarrass you. I don't want to confuse you. What's the word? I'm embarrassing myself. A little piece of Scotch tape. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, that's clever, so that you can lift it off. Yeah, that's the bit that I'm like, oh my goodness, how do I get this off? But this is good. Just a little bit of embossing buddy, bit of spray, and voila, it comes off no problem. So, but yeah, it was just look, I was almost ripping the stamp set. It was so stuck. So I'm sure we all come up with great ideas that we can work around it, right? Yeah, stop ghost light. That's exactly what I was thinking of, Christine. I'm like, what is it? What are those workers? I forget the name of them. Now, this is the type of stamp set that if you have a Stamparatus, or you're thinking about getting like a Misty or something like that, just see if I've got my Misty link. If not, I'll go grab it from, because I thought I put it up, I'll grab it from Bitly, because I did a little quick key with it. But we're now affiliates for Misty because we feel it's a really, really important tool to have. That if you didn't get the Stamparatus, then you need the Misty in your life. If you're new to crafting, I know lots of you are, and you can get that anywhere around the world. Like even if you live in the US, that link is going to work. So, because it's just such a winner, because then you can come in here, like with the bigger stamps in particular, and stamp it twice. It just gives you a little bit of, room for error, which I think is always a good thing. Yes, I love my Misty too. I stole Bruno's. This is the one that we've got in here. So I think we need to get another one. So we got the bigger one, which I think someone was saying last week is the original. So, yes. And just an FYI, we do get commission if you purchase from that link. So, but we do wholeheartedly, like I only support or do affiliates with products that I feel strongly about and that I love. I love that. It looks good. Perfect. Now, I'm going to cut it now because then if there's any errors, I know before I start colouring, because last time I was colouring and then I cut, and it made the cutting very stressful because I was like, oh my goodness, if I make a mistake here, I've spent all this time colouring and I go and make a big boo-boo here. I'm like, that would not be fun. So just line up your leaves, just have a look at the whole picture, making sure that everything's within the lines. Your stem is probably your best gauge, and then up the top here with the leaves. So that's looking really good there. And we'll bring our stem cut and emboss machine. Yeah, I wasn't sure what Gina was referring to there, so if you can figure it out, Holly. Oh, Charlotte's asking, that would be fantastic. Because basically it comes with, when you purchase the tutorial, it comes with the measurements that you can do, that you can cut out, and the colours that I've named it. And then you put the measurements and you label it the way you want to label it. We don't pre-cut everything. We used to, but then I started running out of time to do my crafting because there was too many orders. I'm like, I can't keep up with these orders, so I need to simplify this. So that's when we came up with the idea of the tutorial. And I think it works better because I've had a few people contact me and say, oh, please, can you make them for me? And I understand that, like, we're all really busy and it's great to have them done. But I think you actually learn by making them. Like, you're learning what layers are there and how the layers work. So I think it's actually good to do it yourself. Are we happy with this, everyone? I'm really happy with this. It's a little bit skew if there. I think it moved as it went in, but it doesn't offend me. So pull out all the little pieces here. I love that they do the inside bits too. It's really cool. Okay, now let's do some colouring. So all the measurements will come whether you buy, look at that, that's from last week. Doesn't that look cool? Wink of Stella with it. It's a Picasso. Now I'm going to start with the bubble gum. And I just want it to be a light colour, so I'm just doing the light one, and then we can always come in with some colour lifter if I feel like it's too dark. And I'm getting serious here, so when I'm getting serious and when I'm colouring, glasses need to come on, because I love colouring. It's one of my favourite crafting activities to do. But do you think I can find my glasses anywhere here? Of course not! It'd be so good if I learnt to put things away. It really would be just such a genius thing to do, wouldn't it? Where are you guys? Where have you gone? Maybe they're over here. Maybe that's what I heard drop to the floor. Nah, nowhere to be seen. They're like, you use me and abuse me. Just use us too much. Not even under there. Wah, 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 wah. I must have gone walking with them. I think they're on my side table, actually, now that I think about it. So, let us do a little bit of bubble gum in here. So nothing crazy, and then I've just left it so that, I'll just zoom in here so you can see. I've left it so that there's a little bit of white around the edge here. I really like that look. And then I want to do, did I use the pecan? Oh, I did pick up the pecan. I thought I picked up the soft suede, but this is the one that I wanted. You are the one I want. So I'm going to start with dark and then go to light. But I'm just going to pick up some of those marks that Stampin' Up! Have already put there for me. So they're telling me that they're the darker pieces. And you could even like underneath the flower there a little bit, but that's okay. And then we come in with our lighter colour and just start to blend all of that in. So I like dark first, then light, but you can do it the other way around. But I always find that, for me personally, when I do the light, there's another one there. When I do the light afterwards, that's what blends it all in. So hence why I like to use the dark first, because then I want to blend it all in with the light. And if it hasn't blended in, you just keep going, and all that's going to happen is it's just going to go through the other side there onto your paper, your scratch paper. Very good. That's our cocoa nibs. Long distance hug, Sherry. Southern India. Oh, very good. Bye, Jenny. Big hugs. I hope the funeral goes okay. It's very sad. Now, our next step is these leaves. Now, these leaves are so beautiful, and I loved having a combo here of both the peacock and the granny. I just think it's such a beautiful combo. So you can see here, look at that, so pretty. So let's just do, I'll just check here and see the colour. So I've done the dark green, but I think I might actually do, this is Granny Apple Green. I'm going to do the light because I really want it to pop. And I think doing the lighter one. Now you could colour the whole leaf if you wanted to, because, well, you're going to be coming in with the pretty peacock anyway. But yeah, I just like to do half. And you sort of want to just go over that line because you want it to be able to have a bit of blending there. So we're just getting to the point with some of our blends that we're needing to replace them. And, you know, that's totally normal. Just, you know, these are not designed to live forever. Particularly with the amount that we use it. So I can feel this nib here. It's just starting to really soften. So if you're finding that it's changing, the nib, you know, just sort of isn't quite holding its firmness like it was before, it could be time to look at replacing them. Because it really does help when you have proper tools, when your tools are going well. So I'll be putting that on my order. And it's only $15 here in Australia, so it's well worth having tools that you really enjoy. And if you're just doing it here and there and replacing them, then it's no big deal then. It's not a huge expense to replace everything all at once. So I'm just doing the light Pretty Peacock, and then we can see whether we come in with the dark. So this one here is the dark. So I probably could have gone dark first because I'll show you what I'll do afterwards. So even if I do light first, I do end up coming back in with the light. So I may as well just start with dark. And so this is what I do to just soften that edge. And I'll show you the difference between the two. So see the gradient that you get when you come back in with the light as opposed to this like line that we're seeing here, which, yeah. Oh, that's an interesting observation. They start to squeak when they run dry. I've never had one run dry. All I've had is just the nib starting to go a bit relaxed, which, yeah, it frustrates me when I colour. You can still use the other side though, so, you know, you can extend it out a bit, but I mean, a lot of times I'm the type of person where I'm like, no, I can keep using it, but I'm actually feeling frustrated because it's not doing what I want it to do. So I'm giving you permission that we're all allowed to buy a replacement. It's not once for all time, it's something that we invest in so that we can get good colouring. Because you want that nib. See how this one here is quite firm and strong, and it's like going exactly where I need to go. I'm so glad they worked on the like they kept going with the blends, because they're just, oh, my life without these alcohol pens would not be the same. I just absolutely love them. It would definitely, hands down, be my favourite way to colour. I've done alright for no glasses. I've stayed within the lines. We'll just do the thin one and just come in here with the pecan pie. Fantastic. So I've gone out a little bit there, so just grab your colour lifter, and look, it won't make it go away completely, but it definitely helps to soften that. So don't forget your little tools like colour lifter, because look how much better that is now. Like what out of the line. Isn't that amazing? So definitely use that. And if you want to, even here for the blending part, you could even use the colour lifter just for, you know, something a little bit different, just to blend that in with each other rather than using the. So let's see how that looks. Takes a little while with the colour lifter to just really show through. Personally, I love this gradient look. I love how it's like sort of blending into each other, like almost bleeding into each other. Ta-da! I love it. So I've been careful with the light, that not to go all the way over to the edge. So then it's like covering over the top of that, and I really like the look of it. I think I can go a little bit darker on the pink. Let's just do a little bit in here, not too crazy. Beautiful. I really like that. Now, what we're going to do is stick that down. We also need to do the sentiment. So I think I've got a bit of scrap basic black over here I can use for the sentiment. Yes, here's something that I made earlier that clearly didn't work. So I'll use this. I'll just zoom back out again. There we go. And the sentiment I'm going to use, let's have a look at what our options are. I think I used something different here. Oh no, I used that one. So I think I'm going to do the So Sorry, because I think I'll give this to our friends whose mum passed. I think it will be a really pretty card to give them, because our friend, he is very artistic and very good at watercolouring. He showed us his he does small watercolouring. But even sending a little bit of love your way would actually be nice. Anyway, we'll have a look at both. We'll do two. Because I don't want to say a little bit of love. I'm sending a lot of love. So I think this one will be good. Bet you love my scrap piece. Yep, pecan pie. Thank you. Oh, thank you, everyone. I'll just cut that down, just so that we don't end up with pieces everywhere. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Malakuta. Hi, Nola. Now, you could definitely use the dye if you wanted to. It's actually quite a nice dye. But I think it might be a bit big for this space. Oh no, that actually fits really nicely. Silly me, cut it out. We have to do it again. Sorry, you don't mind, do you? Let's just emboss that again. Why not? We're here. You know me, if I don't like it, then I'll just do it again. All good. Thank you, scrappy piece. Yes, that works. Got my trusty little mini friend. It's handy having lots of these die cutting machines around, different sizes. Do it over the whole. Doesn't really go over the edge though. That'll be good. Ta-da! Oh, I'm so glad I did that. That looks really, really pretty, doesn't it? And it frames it really nicely too. It's good to having a tab pull here too. I know a lot of you do 3D projects. That's the spray, Deborah. Stamper Mist. We still sell it, don't we? It's all of its prerogative, yes. Especially mine, Cindy. And Mary asked if there's a tiny leaf that needs colouring. Oh yes, there is a it's actually a bud, flower bud. So I'll just put a little bit of pink on there. Can you see that? What do you think? Do you think it's a little flower bud? What would you colour that? I feel like it's a little bit of flower. I think that'll be easy to colour just in a little bit of the. We'll do the lighter. Oh, actually, sometimes the buds are darker than the actual flower. So let's just do that. Just do the edge bit. Thanks, Mary. I didn't have my glasses on the first time or the second time. Okay. So I think we've got all our pieces now. So we can start. I like to do all my stamping and everything together so we can do our gluing, because I actually did I played with the enamel metallic effects on the card because you know I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie. There we go. Oh, good. I'm glad you agree, Charlotte. Oh, look what I noticed. I'm upside down. Always check. We've all done that. It's like, which way does it open? Good. Okay, so we've got that. And then we can do some dimensionals there. I'm going to use the smaller ones because I find that it's nice to sort of, with things that are nature, to be able to do a bit of zhuzhing and just curl those leaves a little bit. So I'm not going all the way to the edge on everything. I will go there on the cocoa. I think that's good. So we're keeping those edges free, and I'll show you what I mean in a moment. Thank you, Cindy. Yes, the metallic are in the annual. Yes, they're all there. I'll find them for you. So I'll just line this up because I think it'll be nice to put that there. And like when we know where that is, then I can sort of line that up a little bit so that it frames it nicely. That's good there. And then what we do with these leaves, this is the technical term zhuzhing. And I just love that look. And this I'm going to stick down. Hello, Bruno.
Hi.
Hi.
Before you, were you going to do that shading?
Oh, I forgot about the shading. Oh, I can lift that up. Thank you. I forgot all about that.
Soz.
Oh, it's good. Thank you. I would have realised afterwards and been like, I forgot to do the pink vine. I've got it all ready to go here too. There we go. I'm an expert at pulling things off. Okay, so I think I've even got enough on here without even having to put it in the ink, because it's very strongly melon mambo. Thanks, Bruno Bertucci. He's a legend. It really does finish the card when you have this sort of sponging underneath. How does that look? Yeah. Good one. So let's just line that up again. Yep. It's awful to have to do sympathy cards, but it's so important. Like, this is what we do. Our creativity is so special to be able to do things for people in a creative way, and especially because our friends are so creative. It's nice to give them something that means something to them. So I'm just doing a small one. And then a larger one. So it's the same principle that I use for my embellishments that I use already pre-done. I like small and then large, yeah, and I like it placed like usually 3, but then we've got 2 here, so then that will be 5. It does take a little while to dry, not crazy time, but you just want to be careful obviously at this stage not to put your hand in it. Now, this bit here around the edge, so what I ended up doing is just, you know, squeeze it a little bit, and then you can just do a couple of like lines, and don't be afraid to go to town, because it's actually quite a bit of fun to sort of colour in the edge, and it's like you're creating like a second border. I didn't go the whole way, I'm just sort of going in sporadic spots here. So it's sort of like a frame of gold. Like that. I really, really like the metallic, and then that will dry and just frame that card so nicely. What do you think? Do you think that's a nice way to use the metallic effects? Would you have thought of using it that way? Because that's, I'm hoping that I enable you. Have I enabled you? Because you know that that's my joy in life, is to enable you to go shopping. You're like, oh my goodness, or enable you to use it. Oh, good. Cindy likes the technique tip. Good. And as it dries, like you can see here that they're quite dull looking, but as it dries, it goes quite vibrant, the gold. So hence why I did a little bit less this time, because I was like, whoa, that really went gold. But when I was putting it on, it looked a bit flat. So I think that less is actually better, because that's going to be quite bright as it dries. Yeah. Now we'll do an inside piece. I've got a piece of cardstock here, because, you know, we can't have any nudie rudies around here. And if you know someone that you think will enjoy this video, please share it with them. If there's someone that you know that has got the metallic paint maybe, and they don't know what to do with it. So I've got that one. And this is our piece from before that we can pop in here. So even if it's like not the right size, then I just frame it. And we'll put a little bit of, well, I was going to say we'll put a bit of metallic paint, but you do that, because then I won't be able to shut the card. I'll do it after we finish. I would do the same thing, like just a few lines down there. You could even just have a few little splotchy things around here. It's just really fun to play with. You could even frame the whole area. And then up the top here, we're definitely going to use some yummy paper. Now, I think Bruno's segregated what he needs, so I'm going to use some of the fancy paper. Ooh, yes. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So remember, we're going landscape. So you want to do the landscape size first. Now don't be afraid to use this paper on the inside, because it's just, we have so much of it. And it's just so, it just makes it so special to have that extra something, even on the inside. And remembering Gavin's mum, Jeanette, she was so out there such a snazzy, fashionable dresser that I just feel like this is appropriate for her. Look at that. So I'm going to do, after we finish, I'm going to do a little border of the gold along there as well, where I'm going to write, just to give it time to dry, and then a little bit of gold in there. But I think that just has come up so beautiful. Thank you, Bruna, for reminding me of the blending. Yep. Hi, Briar. Yes. Good. So there we go. That was our session today, everyone. That was actually really fun. We were able to, because I wasn't overly organised last night. I had the video all set up, but I was like, oh, what am I going to make? Because we had a very busy week socially this week. We went to friend's place Monday night for snacks, and we did a Bible quiz, and I've realised I've got to really do more study. I'm like, oh wow, there's so much I don't know, which is a good thing. It's good to keep studying, right? We're always learning. But I also, Tuesday night we went to a friend's place, and they're from Croatia, her and her husband, and they cooked like the most beautiful feast. And I made brioche donuts for both Monday night and, well, actually there was, Monday and Tuesday we had friends come over, and we had snacks with them, like afternoon tea, and I made brioche donuts for them. I messaged them because they're quite fit, and I thought, oh, I don't want to be feeding them donut or make donuts when they're trying to be good. So I was like, oh, do you guys feel like brioche donuts? And they're like, is that a rhetorical question? I made brioche donuts. So I made them fresh. Like when they arrived was when I actually put them in the fryer, and they were just like, oh my goodness, this is so good. And I made yuzu curd with it and some custard, and you know, you got to put Nutella on the side as well, because Nutella is just the best. There we go, all my dyes are away. So yeah, so it's been a very busy week. So that was Tuesday, then Tuesday night we went out for dinner, and then last night we went out. So yeah, and I've been busy during the days as well. Caught up with a friend Wednesday, caught up with a friend Monday day. So it's just been like, whoa, no wonder I'm tired. But yes, I love that brioche donut recipe, because we've got the Thermomix, and it's called Magnolia brioche donuts. If you have a Thermomix, you can look it up, and they are so delicious. Like so good. This was from yesterday, this one. I was stamping yesterday. What was I stamping yesterday? Oh, the tutorial. Yes, Perennial. So I need to show you that actually, because it's a winner chicken dinner. I'll see if Bruno's done the... I know! How did it become a week away? Like, literally, it felt like it was going to be forever away, and then all of a sudden it's like, February's here. It's next week. So yes, please make sure you sign up for online stamping retreat. And even if you can't come, that's okay, because if you sign up you get unlimited access, but you also get to be in the draws. So that is always a great thing. I like this idea of cleaning up with you all. I'm going to do this every video now, because it's really fun, because then I get it done and I don't procrastinate later, because when I finish then I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered cleaning. I just want to have fun. I just want to play with my craft supplies. Oh yeah, that's right. I put my embossing things away. So they're in there. got all my blends here. They're all happy. And where did my chamois? I put my chamois in one of the clear cases too. See? Ta-da! I like that, Megan. The minute on stage is over, there's more things to do. It's like, I think we go away or something. I don't know. There's so much going on around here. I can barely keep up. See, I played with these yesterday and I played with these yesterday, but I didn't put anything away. Naughty, naughty. But I was a bit tired. I will admit that. I was like, oh, I'm so tired. I need to go to bed. So I did my video and then I was like, bed. But, you know, of course I was looking at videos and not actually going to sleep. Naughty girl. Oh, yes, that was part of the other one. Good. Don't you love that sound? Oh, it's so satisfying. These are the fine gem. I don't know where the back. Oh, there's the backing for them. So let me just show you here while I'm sitting here packing up. Ooh, online exclusives. Got to show you about them. We'll do this one first. So this is the, hello everyone. G'day. This is the online stamping retreat. So as you can see, next week, February 10 and 11. And so put that in your diary. And when you register, $45 US gets you instant access, the PDF tutorial, which one of Bruno's cards, he was telling me one of his projects is 20 pages. Just his one. Oh my goodness. So yes, 20 pages. You would expect nothing less from Bruno Bertucci, would we? Hey? Oh, let's do it. Let's do a card tutorial. 20 pages. And the main reason why it's 20 pages is because he's put so much work and detail into creating graphics for you, creating template, like everything that you need is in that tutorial. He's done such a fantastic job of the layout and everything. It's just amazing. So yeah, you're going to love even just the digital PDF, because we make 6 live demonstrations together, but some of you may not realize that even though we make six demonstrations on the day, there's actually a total of, did I do 4? No. Yes, 4. So I did 8. So each of us are doing 8. What's 8 times 4? Totally gone blank. 32? No. Where's my calculator? My brain's not working today. my maths have failed me. Yeah, 32. I didn't get it right. Oh, well, go Kylie. My times table on the toilet really did help as a child. So yes, 32 projects that you will have in that digital PDF. So it's something that you will keep using for so long, and you don't, like, our idea is that you don't necessarily have to have what we have. Swap it out. Like, the idea is to help you creatively, to really help you to branch out and try new things. There's going to be 48 giveaways this time, which is actually bigger than ever before. Actually, I think we're doing 50. I think that's changed. I think it's 50 now. There's also a show that's already up there that we filmed, and it's so funny, so hilarious. They always are. And then you get the lifetime access and the special platform on Podia. Now, Julia asked what was the price in Australia. So if you just go to, there's a currency exchange called XE. And of course, it's going to change from one day to the next what the currency is going to be. But the approximate has been around the 76 mark. But just go to any currency exchange and you can have a look and see, what it will be in your country, because, it will do the exchange for you. So depending on what day you buy it, will depend. It might be increased by a couple of dollars or a couple of dollars less. So So that is what you get. Hello, and this is who's going to be crafting. Lisa and myself and Gina and Bruno, all very talented, long-term crafters. So this is the creators of Online Stamping Retreat. And we've got our little pin. So if you haven't got your Buzzy Bee, there may be a few bee projects, which is exciting. I like my bee project. And yeah, there's the session. So February 10, February 11 in Australia and New Zealand. And it's pretty early in the morning on February 11. So don't stress if you miss Lisa's first event. We will be up nice and early. So we're going to bed on Saturday night nice and early. That's the idea. So that we don't miss a thing. But just remember, you can come back and watch it. So there you go. Very exciting. Now, the other thing that I wanted to mention to you all is that we have the pre-order. So if you're a demonstrator, there are pre-order online exclusives. I'm pretty sure at this stage what does it say here in terms of sharing with customers? So the sales begin for customers on the 5th of March. That's when customers will be able to order, or you can join and get it now. So I'm just reading to see if I can show you anything. Teach your customers how easy it is to shop. Take advantage of pre-order. Order some online exclusive products before customer sales begins. Build anticipation. New demonstrators. So it doesn't really say. The resources below are to help share the new online exclusive products and generate excitement for customers. Share this video with your customers and invite them to shop the online store. So it's saying we could share, but I don't know. I need to check. I won't do it here just in case. But my number one hot tip to you all is just be a demonstrator already, all right? Then you'll get to see all these new products and you'll get to play, because there's a flowering zinnias suite that's absolutely spectacular, and the little latte suite. And there's a lot of other things as well. There's even a let me see what it says on the flyer. Shop the collection. Paper. Oh, you had me at paper. Embossing buddies. Yeah, it's really good. So, you can either wait until the 5th of March or join and get discount. Minimum of 20% off all of your orders once you join. Now, I'm going to check with Bruno Bertucci to see if, in fact, I should be able to go there myself, because I want to see if our new tutorial bundle has been put up. Of course it has, because Bruno's a legend. So let me share my screen with you. Share screen. So this is our tutorial bundle here, Perennial Lavender. That is the class bundle for this month. But remember, you can swap it out. There's lots of great, like my 3D project could be used with any designer series paper that you like. So you can swap it out. Even if you don't have Perennial Lavender, you are going to absolutely love these projects for other things. It was really funny. I actually created a card, and then Bruno's like, have you seen Rose's card? And it was so similar that I was like, no, I better change it. So that's why I was doing it late last night, because, or late yesterday, because I was like, oh, I better redo that because it was so similar to Rose's. So yes, I was very happy to see that Rose and I were on the same page. So yes, you can come over here and purchase those, which are absolutely fantastic, those classes, if you enjoy creativity. So if I put here Toot link, that is the link for the classes. Yes, the cart bundle. There's so many good. We have pre-ordered items and we'll show you, yep, as soon as they come. Good. Thank you, Bruno. Well, I think that's the main things that I wanted to share with you. Oh, look, I got a bit of lippy on me, of course. I did do this one, but, you know, got to have a bit of lippy there. Hi.
Hi.
What can you tell me?
Oh
my goodness, it's a stop sign. Can I go or can I stay?
You can stop.
No, you can stop.
Can you go to the online store and show people the new... Are you logged out?
Yes. I'm in the United States. Australia.
The new kit.
Oh, the kit. Ooh. Is that up already?
Yep.
Well, that's a bit exciting.
You're not logged out.
No, it just did that because I must be logged in somewhere else. It's very tricky. Hello, Kylie. Sign out. Yay.
Okay, so it should be... Hi, everybody.
Is it in the kits collection?
It should be there.
Oops.
Oops.
That's the mini. Thank you, mini. Oh, and the more to celebrate too, actually.
Correct.
I do want to show that. So just an FYI, the extra items that have been added.
The paper.
Yes, that is my hot tip, is to get this delightfully eclectic paper. So this paper here is actually a pack of 48 sheets. Normally we only get 12. Can you believe it? 48 sheets. So it's 4 times the amount of what we normally get. So you would need 4 clear mount cases if you did love it, chop it. And they're fantastic papers. They're so handy. Really fun. I think they're great for teenagers. Look at this combo. They're really, really great. So that you can get for free with a $90 purchase. So just an FYI. I love those stripes. Like, I love the colours in that. Really beautiful paper. So get this into your hot little hands. Oh, get out. Shut up and take my money. Well, actually, you get it for free, so... Can't take money. Oh, look at that one in the background, that black one. I love it. So geometric and fun. So yes, that is my hot tip. And the other thing that the robot bodies, which I did with a group of kids for a class and they absolutely loved it. The Memories and More cards and the notebook as well. Some really cool things on here that have just been added. So come over here and get yourself some really cool freebies. With every $90 purchase, you can get one of these items. And the other thing, was there some items in the $180 spend that have been added? Yes, the Stamp and Write markers. Whoa! The Dragonflies Punch. This cling, dogwood cling stamp. They have been added. So that is very cool. These are all new, these 4. Well, that one was there before. So, yeah, very exciting. And what else do I want to show you? What's new? New arrivals. Oh, these are those. Oh, and this is this. New arrivals. We've got the Happy Houseplants kit. This is the one that Bruno's like, oh my goodness, yes, I need it in my life. So it has 4 frames and it's a decor set. We are definitely plant lovers, so we are very excited about this. And there's no stamping. And you basically stick these layers on and then you can have these beautiful frames in your home. It's the best plant to have if you can't take care of plants. You don't need to water these plants. So that's a really great kit, that one. Nice and simple, great for beginners. So if you're new to crafting, this could be a great way to start out because everything is pre-cut for you. It's just a matter of sticking it down. And you've got the adhesive here as well, the dimensionals. Very exciting. So lots of fun things that Stampin' Up! Are always bringing in, which is awesome. And that one there, that kit there is very cool. Have you seen that one? Rock Legend. It's got all the sentiments. That's a really cool set. So yeah, lots of cool things to check out on the shop. So thank you so much for being here, everyone. It was so lovely to catch up with you all. Thank you for commenting and saying hello. We appreciate all that you do to support us, whether it's the online stamping retreat or our class tutorials. We are so grateful because it means that because of your support, we keep creating, we keep coming up with ideas to help you. And yeah, we can't wait for online stamping retreat. Yee! Yes, I think it does, doesn't it? So, Jackie, yes, we can organise some catalogues for you. Bruno will get onto that for you ASAP. So, big hugs to you all. Thank you, everyone. And this is the beautiful card that we made together today. So, we'll do a little photo together. Yay! So good to see you. Ready? I'm going to go up close and then come back. Oh, normally it works. Up close, come back. Oh, there it is. I worked it out. So that is the beautiful card that I can give to Gavin and Erin for their loss. And already, yep, it's already dry, people. So it didn't take long, did it? So hopefully you get the metallic enamel effects and put that in your cart because it is just such a winner. Thank you. We'll see you next week for more creative ideas. Bye, everyone. Miss you already. Thank you for being here. See you soon.